Alright, cool. Since the if you had 1K saved video done so well, I want to do this one. If you have £500 to your name right now, then this is what I think you should do. You know, £500, I'm not gonna say is a lot of money. There's not as much as you could do, but there's still certain things you can do, but just at a different level and a different level of skill. Anyway, if you don't want to, start learning, get some value, and start really trying to make money offline, then make sure you online, then make sure you check the link in the description. There's people been running it up there. A few people just started their brands. Some just done a drop. And things are moving in there. And meetups happening soon, and more things are happening. So you lot just get in there if you don't wanna, get value. But £500 right now. What would you do? The first thing that comes to my head is flipping. And by flipping, I'm not talking about, going on meme coins and trying to find something that you can get a 5x on or 3x on, or going on 365 and slapping 500 on Barcelona to win. That is not what I'm talking about. Although those things can work, and they're very possible, that is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about stuff like shoes, reselling, vintage, depot, those little things where you can buy something for an amount and sell it for more. Guaranteed profit. It's a product that's already worked. It's already been out there. Like everyone's gonna need a Air Force or wants this jacket, or like it's just something that works. Everyone needs AirPods, like those things. If you can get them for a rate and flip it. I mean, there's so many unethical ways that people used to do back in the day, like sell fake AirPods and stuff like that. Good old times, man. People would, buy AirPods, buy 20 AirPods for like £200, and then sell each AirPod for a bill and say that it's discounted, and the like good old days, man. Like people would like really run it out with that stuff, but that don't work, and that's unethical and practically scamming. So do not listen to me when I say that. But reselling, it's still the same principle, but ethically, so yeah, I would definitely say flip. Like the goal right now is to get that £500 to £1,000. Of course, you could just keep the £500 there, keep working, keep stacking. But the good thing about flipping is it starts to teach you skills, and you start to get sales, and you start to kind of become entrepreneurial. That's like the baby step of being an entrepreneur, like reselling and flipping. Like that's like the baby step. I think that's a good pillar to start with, because it's having money, getting a product, selling it on the other end. Get something for £20, sell it for £35, get your 15, you get back the 20. Like it's a very easy cycle to understand and get the ball rolling. But it's a small amount of money, £500. It's in the grand scheme of things. I'm not saying this to belittle that money. I'm not saying it to belittle that money at all, but I'm not here to sugarcoat and lie to you lot. It's not gonna do a lot. Of course, I would recommend also just getting a job and stacking. I bit my tongue at the same time as I said that. And stacking to try and get more money. Of course, that's just like common sense. But reselling is very good. Flex and gadgets, yeah, all sorts, like literally all sorts that you could probably buy and flip would be good with the £500. Because it's the snowball principle, man. Is how can you get that £500 to £1,000, and the £1,000 to £2,000, and the £2,000 to £4,000, and the £4,000 to £8,000, and then the £8,000 to £16,000, and then the £16,000 to £32,000, and then the £32,000 to £66,000. That's the snowball. That is practically the aim of how people get their capital up. Anyway, it's flipping, but just at different scales. And I think once you find yourself a method or way that works for you, that can get you that 500 I think the first 10,000, just repeat, scale, repeat, and then that kind of helps you get out there. But it's not as easy as that. I've only seen it's possible. Some people have a smooth ride at doing it, but hey ho. Anyway, £500. Another thing, what would I do? Invest into yourself. Because right now, can you invest into your business? Do you have enough capital to start a business? No. Let's just be real. No. Like, maybe unless you found funding or you done a pre-order or something like that. Do you really have enough? Not necessarily. But you do have enough to invest into skills, learning, and getting yourself the right knowledge, which is key for you to then make more money. Because I think a lot of people think you can make all this money just by thin air. You have to know how to do certain things, you know? Like, you have to know how to do certain things. You can't just say you're going to make money online and you have no idea of what you're going to do, how you're going to do it, how to start up. Some things are really shortcuts. Like, that's why I say stuff like school, like the Vault. Because it's really a shortcut. You have someone that's sitting there that can speak to you one-to-one, who's done the thing, and then you have videos, live of them breaking down and not gatekeeping everything that they done to do the thing. It's simple as that. Why would you miss that opportunity to not, like, you need to get that knowledge, you need to get it, whatever it is, in order to, you know, start and go forward with whatever it is. But hey, if you got £500, again, it's not the most huge amount of money. It's hard for me to even think of many things that someone can actually do to get to £1,000 or £2,000. But those were the first two that came to my head. But yeah, the snowball effect is real. And the mindset, you shouldn't be just willy-nilly with it, going buying Air Forces, trying to impress people. Because for some reason I feel like people will probably get £2,000 and they start tapping their card like they have money. Like, they start tapping their card like, yeah, I can get you this, I can cover this, I can do it. Like, trying to prove a point. Crazy. You need to act like you have nothing. You need to act like there's nothing there. You need to be frugal. You need to realize that money is not a lot of money, and that money is something that's gotta get stacked. I gotta stack that. You know, I got a stack of that, as Shy Cartier said. So that's really it. The meme coin, and that's if you got balls of steel, and you're ready to, you know, flip a coin and say, yep, 500 on red. Then you go crazy. But just know there's consequences with that. And that's not what I would be recommending to anyone. Especially that has that amount of money. Craziness. Like, don't even bother. That's a bad loophole to put yourself into. But yeah, man, it's I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I hope if you're older than 22 watching this, or 21, you have more than £500. This is maybe for like 16-year-old. You lot, man, go get sweets. Go get sweets and shut them in school, you know? Like, it's simple as that. Go buy sweets, go Costco and shut them. A friend of mine used to cut the cost. He used to just take sweets and go and shut them. But same principle. It's making money. Go for it. Like, that's the little gaps that you gotta find with that amount of money at that time, because you can't invest a lot of capital in certain stocks. So yes, it's sweets flipping, and it's that's what it's about. That's what it's about. I won't lie. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'm gonna keep it brief. There's not much I can really recommend to everyone with that amount of money. I won't lie. I'm trying to use this lens again. You lot let me know how you think about it. It's a bit more. You lot are just a bit more here with me, close up. But yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, join the Vault. That's where I'll be at. Message me if you need anything, you lot. And comment down below in more ways. Comment, you lot speak amongst yourself, man. Let me know what you lot think. Best things to do, £500. Yeah, I'm out.